Okay, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today is our 8 days delightful Tajweed course. Day is fifth day, inshallah. And we are going to learn today a very, very important rule which comes in each and every page of Quran many, 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 many times. And that rule is Noon, Sakina, and Tanween rule. Noon, Sakina, and Tanween rule. And why it's written the wise Noon Sakina or the wise Noon? Because Noon is very intelligent. Noon is very intelligent. This Noon knows how to deal with other letters. Some letters, she is very frank and very bubbly. With some, her relationship is good, but not as her other friends or her other letters, which she is very, very friendly with. Then sometimes she just maintain a distance and just wave hello hi. And some she maintain a distance, but she's also friendly with them. She likes to sit with them. And few she doesn't have rather chance to meet with them, but she sees them often, sometimes in some lunch, sometimes in masjid, sometime in class. So she just from far she just waved at them so that they won't think that she is badakhlaq or something. So she wants to be good to everyone, and she knows how to maintain her social life. So about this noon we are going to talk about, and this is noon sakina. Tanween, we says tanween also with the noon, the rules are the same. The reason, inshallah, I will explain. So noon sakina, we when we will learn the rules, we have to keep that thing in our mind, okay? It will make your life easy to learn the rules, though they are very easy when it comes to learn and get some guidance how to uh, read the noon sakina when it comes to the Quran and also tanween. Now, what is noon sakina? First of all, let's get introduction of noon sakina. It's an empty noon without any harakat on it. Okay, like in Urdu and Hindi we say jazm, right? Jazm. In Arabic we say sukoon. And sukoon is like, now there is no harakat of noon. Even when we are sitting motionless, what are we? We are in sukoon. So same way, the noon, when it doesn't have any harakat, noon is sukoon. It is the sakina noon. And in Quran, we will see this both way. Noon sakina is the noon that is free from any harakat. Sometimes we will see it empty. Sometimes we see it with the sukoon. We'll see these both situation in Quran. And in Arabic Quran, this is very important. This sukoon is very important. It will tell you about a rule. Without thinking, you can apply that rule. So, tanween and noon, a non-written noon sakina we see in tanween. This tanween, this dhammatain, kasratain, fathatain. Why there are two dhammas, two kasras, two fatha? Why? There is a reason, right? They will not write like that. So this is a non-written noon sakina is in it. Which one do you think the noon sakina in these two lines or of tanweens? One is if it's fatha, one is fatha, and the other is noon sakina. Okay, and the other one, if it is kasratain, one is kasra e and oh, one is kasra and the other one is noon because it's double, right? See this? And if there is dhammatain, one is dhamma and the other one is noon sakina. So it is, if it is with the alif, we say in annin, annun, unknown. If it is an unknown, I'll give you a better one. Okay. Okay, bin bun ban, we can say, right? So if it is ba and there are two fathatain, how do we pronounce it? Ban. So where is the noon? We can't see noon. So this another double the fatha, this is noon. So we say ban, right? How we pronounce? Ban. Hence, what happened here? Here there are two harakat. One that we see, fatha dhamma kasra, and the other one is noon sakina. Okay? Here also, same. Ban, and then we say bin. If there are two kasratin, we say bin, right? And how we pronounce it? Like a bin. One is B and the other one is noon sakina. So that's how the noon sakina rule as a letter, we see the letter and also the harakat also are, there is a hidden noon in it in dhammatain, kasratain, fathatain. So the rules are same. Okay. So I want to make this clear to all of you. Do you understand now why the letter noon sakina is letter? Oh, that we understand. We see it's written, right? Well, why the tanween is also having the same rules? Because tanween is not letter, it is haraka, right? So just come out of this confusion. Now I have explained why the tanween is also having the same rule as noon sakina. Okay, clear? Please type. Your interaction is very important. Okay, alhamdulillah. Yes, another way of writing noon, you can also say that. No, tanween is another way of writing noon, but it's hidden. Okay, so we are clear on this point. Let's move on. Now, having recognized them now, the next point is how to apply the rules of noon, sakina, and tanween. How? Yeah? Okay. Look at the letter after the noon, sakina, or tanween. The letter after the noon sakina or tanween determines its pronunciation or hukum. So, how to apply the rules on noon and noon sakina and tanween? We have to look the letter after the noon. We will see noon. It says we will see the noon sakina or tanween, any fathatain, dhammatain, kasratain. A letter with this, with the tanween, we'll see. And here should be the letters of the rule, which will tell us that we have to apply that rule now. So, but the first thing is to see that when, how often the noon sakina and the meme comes in Quran. So I just got a page for you all. Look here. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Let me get the pen for you. Okay. Now, see this. This noon is not empty. Noon sakina is not empty, right? It's having shadda as well as fatha. So this is not the noon we are looking for. Okay, where else is the noon? Okay, we got the tanween here. So we have a tanween here. Where's noon sakin? Now, noon sakina come in one word or in the middle or in the or at the end. We'll see that. Okay, this is noon sakina. Yes. And then over here also noon sakina. There. Okay. Where else? Let's find out. Tanween and noon sakina. Okay, here, but we are stopping here. So the rules will change. Otherwise, when we continue, the rule will apply. Okay, here noon sakina. This noon no, this noon no. This yes. See, now this noon is very clear on us. Okay. Hmm. There is a see noon sakina in it. And here tanween. We will not look at the one which is at the end because that it changes when we stop. So stop one we will not take. Here and here also tanween, right? See, this is tanween. Okay. Then. Mm, hmm. Okay, I think enough. So you can see how many tanween and noon sakina we come across when we recite the Quran. See, this is known as a fatha. So this is not the one we are looking for. We are looking for noon sakina or tanween. Here noon sakina also. Yes. Okay. So see how many times on just I think this just half or maybe more than half page. How many rules of noon sakina and tanween there? So let's now see now. I hope now you recognize how to look for the noon sakina or and tanween. Now, when you read this and you come across a noon sakina or tanween, make sure you cannot read this according to your will. You cannot make all the time noon sakina say clearly man, min, mun. No. Sometimes you have to hide it. Like we talk about yesterday, gunna, min, ma. We are not saying min, man. We are saying min, ma, like that. And sometimes we merge this noon sakina with the next letter. Mim ba'di. Sometimes we change the noon with another letter, but that is written in front of you. So you can recognize. Just now we saw one. It is gone. And we'll see the small noon here. This was Dhamma thing. But one Dhamma is changed to, which was noon Sakina, changed into Mim. And it's written here so that you read Ali Mum Bima. And why this change? Because of the Ba. Ba is the letter which changes the noon sakina, hidden noon sakina, in tanween with the meme. So they write that meme clearly, so you don't have any problem with that. So I'm just explaining and giving you an idea so that you be ready when I explain the rules, you know, it will help you to understand. the rules of Noon Sakina. So sometimes you say it clearly, we are going to play with the Noon. Sometimes Noon will be very clearly pronounced. Like here, Sawa'un, because of the Ain. Sawa'un, okay? Khalas, we said it, khalas. Here, no. أأنذرتهم I'm not saying أأنذرتهم. I'm not allowed to say noon clearly over here because of the dal. Okay, so the dal is the letter for noon sakina to be hidden, ikhfa, and see this ayn is a letter which is the reason of the noon sakina to say it clearly. Here we see the alimum, we saw the ba is the reason for the noon sakina to change into meme. Okay, and here we see, I will get the, here we see noon sakina and there is a ya. Here what we do, here's a fourth rule. It's the merging. We merge the noon with the ya because ya is the merging letter for noon sakina and tanween. Man yaqulu. Okay? Here's not man yaqulu. Here's not man yaqulu. Here's not mim yaqulu. No. This is idgham. May. We are not saying, any other clearance of the noon. Merging this noon with the ya. May. Okay. Here also, idhar. Adhabun because of Hamza. Here because of Ain. Here because of Hamza. We'll talk about it later. Here, wala killa. Killa. Can you say that I have pronounced noon with it? Wala killa. Is there even a trace of noon? No. Wala killa. Because noon is completely merged with lam. Over here also see. Wala killa. So lam is the letter. When it comes after noon sakina, the noon completely merged with the lam and khalas, gone. Complete merging. Now, inshallah, we will talk about in detail. Okay. I just wanted to give you an idea because sometimes we learn the rule and when we open the Mus'haf, we are confused what is what, how to recognize, how to see, how to look. That at least it was with me. So I don't want my student to go through the same confusion. So that's how you look in the Mus'haf. Okay. Okay. Here are 4 rules. There are 4 rules of Noon Sakina or Tanween. When you learn from an Arab teacher, they will not say Tanween because once it is understood, there's no need to say Tanween. When Noon Sakina rule, Tanween is automatically be assumed is with the Noon Sakina rule. Okay, so if sometimes I fail to say or I forgot to say Tanween, just see, don't think that Tanween is not included. Tanween is very much there. Okay, so Noon Sakina as a whole, when I say, it means Tanween also there. Clear? Okay, let's move on now. There are 4 rulings of Noon Sakina. 4 ruling of Noon Sakina. First one is what? First is ikhfa, hiding. We hide the noon. We hide. Now noon, noon means the sound of the noon. Okay? The sound. And which is the sound of noon? Gunna. Okay? we have to focus on the gunna. Okay, I can't write with the proper with this mouse, so just forget it. So this is first rule. Second is iqlab. We change the noon sakina with the with some letter, and we saw this was mean. Then idgham is merging. Third rule is idgham, merging. We merge the noon sakina with the idgham letters. Then izhar. Izhar means clearing, making clear. We will make clear that the noon is here. Clearly we will read, and these four rules apply when we see the next letters or the group of the letters which comes after the noon sakin and tanween, and then which determine the rule of the noon sakin and tanween at that point, at that situation. It's different on different situation. So this is four rules: ikhfa, hiding; two, iqlab, changing; and then third, idgham, merging; fourth, izhar, making clear. Making clear, telling everyone, here, look, here is noon. Okay? No more hiding, no more merging, no more iqlab. Clear, pure noon. First, let's learn izhar. Izhar, even in Urdu and in I think Hindi also, we use this word izhar, to show, to make clear, making clear. So what are we making clear here? What is it? Is al izhar, pronouncing of a letter from its makhraj without any extra gunna. Okay? Generally, the izhar of a letter is to pronounce the letter from its makhraj. In noon sakina matter, noon, we will read the noon without extra gunna. Now, what is extra gunna? When there is noon with the shadda, what we say? Make gunna. I was stressing, make gunna, gunna, gunna. Right? Inna, mimma. But here, izhar, we will not extend. Okay? We will just say min, man, mun, khalas. That much gunna, which is the part of the letter of noon, noon. Okay? And then we will not say, if it is izhar, we will not extend the gunna, inshallah. I will explain it to you with the words. That will be more easy. So, izhar is to read the noon from its makhraj without extending gunna. And why it is called, izhar halaqi. Halaq. Why halaq? Any idea? It's very obvious. It has to do something to do with the halaq. Remember, I think we did second day al halaq. So second or third day. So we did the makhraj of al halaq, right? And we learned few very useful, the how the makharij of the haruf halaqi. So izhar halaqi means, because we do izhar from all the letters, throat letters, from all the throat letters. Any my Shatra student knows what were the letters of halaq? There were 6, right? There were 6. Hmm? Do you remember those 6 letters? Okay, let's just revise it. I will not take more time of you. Okay. 1 minute. This should be after. Okay. Izhar or izhar halaqi. When you see after the noon sakina or tanween one of these letters out of these 6 letters whose makhraj is al-halaq, if you see these letters, you see, remember the halaq has three makhraj, three makharij, and two letters come from each makhraj. So Hamza ha was from aqsa, Ain ha was from wasat, from the middle, and Ghain Kha was from the upper part of the Adnal Halq. So these 6 letters, if they come after Noon Sakina or Tanween, we don't have to think anything but to pronounce the Noon clearly. Okay, so that means you need to memorize these 6 letters, halaqi letters, in order to recognize the rule. Hmm? Okay, let's see now how it comes in Quran. Noon, noon sakina, fi kalima in one word, we will see here, and 2 kalima also. Noon sa idhar come in one word as well as 2 words in Quran. Tanween comes how? Tanween comes because it comes at the end of a word. Tanween never comes in the middle or in the beginning of a word. It always comes at the end of the word. So tanween will always be in one word. While the noon will come in idhar. In idhar, rule will come into two way. In one word also, and it will be between 2 words also. Okay, note it down, please. Okay, at this point, I just would like to say the sister which are opting for certificate. Do I have any now at this point in the class? Just type 1. If not, then it's okay. Okay, so coming back to our idhari halaqi. Okay, so having said that idhar rule will occur in one word or in 2 words, while the tanween will come in idhar rule come in one word. Okay, let's see now. Start from the 2 letters which comes from the deepest part of the halaq of throat. They were Hamza and Ha. Okay, in one kalima, how Hamza come? Yen and yen auna, yen auna. When we see this, see, there's a noon sakina here. Anharun, anharun, ha, and then it is noon sakina and ha came. Noon sakina, Hamza came. So immediately we will say yen, an, fi kalimatin for two words. Waman ahsan, waman ahsan, waman, because Hamza has come. Man, the last word is Noon Sakin, and the next letter is Hamza. So, waman ahsan, 2 words, min had, min had. See this? Noon Sakina at the end of the first word, and the first word of the second word is ha. Now tanween. Tijaratan aw fathatin, and we see Hamza. So immediately we know that we have to do izhar of the tanween. Tijaratan aw lahwa. Now, فريقا هدى. فريقا هدى. قن. قن. Because clear noon, we will pronounce, we will close the makhraj. فريقا هذا. Why? Because next letter we see is the ha. So this was from Aqsa al-Halq letters, few examples. There's something wrong with animation here. Okay, now let's come to the Wasatul Halq. You see, Ain and Ha comes from the Wasatul Halq. One kalima, fi kalima, kalima in Arabic we say word, okay? So one kalima, an'amta, noon sakina we see, and then comes the ain, yeah? The ain is harufi halaki. So we'll say an'amta, two kalima, man amila. Why we say man? Because the ain from the wasatul halq. Here, with the tanween, Sami'un alim. Why we say Sami'un? Idhar un because of the ayn. Because ayn is the haruf halaki. Okay? Now see the ha. Ha is also haruf halaki from wasatul halq. One word, one har. Why I say one clear noon, one har? Because the ha. Ha. Two words, min hakim. Min hakim. Why I say min? Clear noon because of the ha. Now tanween, if we say tanween and after that haruf halaqi, qardan hasana because of the ha. Okay? But the shart is you have to memorize, you have to be very, very profound in this haruf halaqi letters. Memorize them. Okay? Not one count, Sobia. Just say it without gunna. Here we don't say count, otherwise we would be misguided. Just say an, an'amta. Anna will be one count. It's the natural gunna that we pronounce. An'amta. Man amila. Sami'un alim. Wanhar. Min hakim. Qardan. Qardan. Hasana. Okay. Mm, let's move on now. Is it clear now? Let's move on to the other two letters of this animation. I have to correct. Okay. Now Adana al-Halq, which is the upper part of the throat, and two letters also come out from there. That is Ghain and Kha. In one kalima, فَسَيُنْغِضُونَ فَسَيُنْغِضُونَ. Two kalima, min ghairi, because of the ghain. Then after tanween, if we see ghain, ma an ghadaqa, the kha, wal munkhaniqatu, wal munkhaniqatu, kha. Noon sakina after that kha, immediately we know that this is izhar. Min khawfin, min khawfin. And in tanween, here's a tanween and there is a kha from the throat letter. يومئذ خاشعة. Okay, this is very important how it appears in the Quran. When I will talk about in Quran, it means the Arabic Quran. Okay, the Usmani Musaf, the way of Usmani Musaf is written. Noon will be carry a sukoon. It will make your life easy. And next letter will have no shadda. Okay, this is how you can recognize the. No, this is wrong. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, right. This is Noon Sakina. Hmm? See? And there is a sukoon. After that, what? Haruf halaqi hamza. Yes? So you'll see. Remember, I told you in the beginning of the lesson that the sukoon, remember, will help you. Over here, you see minhu. What we see here, Noon, with the sukoon. And after that, we see what? Ha. Haruf halaqi. And there's no shadda. They will always be having haraka. Okay, so this is how it appears in Uthmani Musaf. Now, what about Tanween? Tanween lines will be parallel to each other. Tanween line will be parallel to each other. Like I show you, over here we see one on top of each other, but they're not parallel. But when there is izhar of the Tanween, these will be exactly line with each other. I think they have forgotten to actually take the part of the Musaf and show us. Anyway, we understand that much. So exactly parallel is izhar. If we see them this way, like this is not izhar. If now dammatain, how dammatain will be? If you see side by side, it's not izhar. But if you see them in a roundish way, like this, oh, sorry, like this, I will try my best to make it round. Yes, like this will be izhar. Okay, this will be izhar. Of course, fathatain and kasratain will be the same two lines, and dammatain will be like this. Then it is izhar. And next letter will be always haruf halaqi, which will not be having shadda. So if they are not parallel, that means now two rules are there, which are either idgham or ikhfa. Because iqlab will be having meme, so that is very clear. That is so innocent. That rule is so good, so noble. It tells us, okay, don't read me on the place of me. So that is whenever I teach my student, I tell them, don't worry about iqlab, changing the rule. It's so obviously written. And there's only one letter that we have to learn is the ba. But the rules, which are these three rules, make your life easy if you are the one like doesn't want to um remember, or maybe you wonder what rule is here and you forgot that these halaki letters, they are the halaki letters or something. But in between that confusion, if you know that the shape of the tanween, how it's going to be, then it will help you to recognize the rule. Inshallah, when we'll see Musaf, I will show you. Okay, let's come back to our look. First thing is, look at this tanween. How is it? Roundish, right? What do you see after that? Ain. So tanween, this shape, without looking this letter, you know this is izhar. I have to read the noon clearly. Sawa'un, sawa'un alayhim. Hmm? Okay, now let's see other ones. Here also, you see tanween, same way, roundish, and ain has come now again. So this is izhar, right? And here noon doesn't have sukoon, so this is not izhar. This is some other rule. Then let's see. Over here, Dhamma. Why Dhamma is coming all the way? Okay, this is Dhamma. Now this Dhamma, is it roundish like this? No, different shape. And is this after that harufe halaqi? No, fa. So hence, whenever we see like this, the tanween, we there is izhar. But when this, there's another rule, which are one of it, either the idgham or ikhfa. Can we see any other izhar? Tanween? No. Okay, fine. Okay, so izhar is done. Any question? Why do we do izhar? Because see, where's the makhraj of the noon? And where is the makhraj of haruf halaqi? The makhraj are very far. So this is impossible for the noon to merge with them. It's not easy. Okay? It's not easy that it will merge with them or it will have an iqlab with them or it will have. So only rule which can we read is izhar, exposing the noon from its makhraj. Okay? So that's the reason. You know, the rules are being made according to their distance, they have a relationship with each other, all the letters. It's so interesting, which is called alaqat. Inshallah, that is the third level where you will read this. Okay, next one is idgham. Idgham, which means merging. Here, we will not read the noon clearly. What we will do? We will merge this noon sakina and tanween with what? With the next letter. And what those letters are going to be? We are going, inshallah, learn in this rule. So again, 4 rules of noon sakina. We have done now one, which is izhar. Let's move on to idgham now. So what is idgham? It is inserting a sakin non-vowel letter into a letter with a haraka and pronouncing them as the second letter but with the shadda, yani with the shadda, the double letter. Okay. Sakin, then noon sakin, then mutaharrik letter, and second letter mutaharrik, first letter sakin, and it is equal to shadda, double. You will see the letter will get shadda, but not all, but generally we talk about that. Okay, what is idgham? Noon is sakin, okay? Or tanween, noon sakin or tanween. Remember, they are side by side together. And the next letter is a vowel letter, fatha, kasra, dhamma, from the letters of yarmaloon. Okay. When they meet, when noon sakina meet one of the yarmaloon letter, then second letter comes out and that has a shadda. This will be only in 2 words. Idgham, remember, note down, always be in 2 words. Izhar was what? It was one as well as two. But idgham always in two words. Because one word will merge into another, right? Okay. Idgham. When do we do it? When you see after the noon sakina or tanween one of these letters in two words. Remember two words, not in one word. Ya, ra, mim, lam, waw, noon. Together they are called yarmaloon. Easy to remember, right? Memorize now. Yarmaloon. So if I ask you what is yarmaloon, you say these are the merging letters for the rule of noon sakina and tanween. Yarmaloon, idgham letters are yarmaloon. If there's a yarmaloon, you just write idgham letters. Or if I ask idgham letter question mark, you write yarmaloon. No need to write yara, mim, lam, waw, noon. Just write yarmaloon. Remember it as yarmaloon. Once you remember yarmaloon, there's no difficulty to know them separately. Yara, mim, lam, waw, noon, right? So yarmaloon are the letters for idgham. And idgham is always in two letters. Now, they are an exception. There is an exception. What exception? That there are four words, only four words in Quran where we see that noon sakina is there and the letter from Yarmaloon, one of the letter is there, yet we don't do idgham. And these are the word sinwanun, qinwanun, bunyanun, dunya. Okay? Any intelligent girl can tell me why? It's very obvious from when you look at that and what I have been telling you, and I repeatedly told you one main thing about idgham. Mm. Anything hits you? Okay, I'll tell you. Because what I told you, idgham is always in two words. Okay, and these are, though they have all the rules of idgham, but they are in one word. You cannot do idgham. So what do? We do izhar over here. And you can see with izhar, the sukoon will come on the noon. So that is the guidance. So how important it is to note down small little tidbits about the tajweed or what your teacher is teaching you and asking you to note down, which will help you later. So far what we have learned, idgham means merging. Idgham is always be in two words. I don't have to tell you now noon, sakina, tanween. No, now I'll talk about generally. Generally, I'll talk about them. Okay. So what are the letter of the idgham? 6 letters, which are yarmaloon. And idgham is always in two words. When it comes in one word, when the conditions apply in one word, then it will not be idgham. We will read as a izhar. So these letter izhar is not called izhar halaqi. It will called izhar mutlaq. Write down izhar mutlaq. Yani no other conditions apply. Don't get confused. It's definitely is izhar. Though the conditions are idgham, but it is what it tells you. It tells you read me as izhar. That is, it is called mutlaq. And the normal izhar is called izhar halaqi. Over here, in one word, when we see that there is izhar, while the conditions are of idgham, what we do? We say this is izhar mutlaq, not izhar halaqi, izhar mutlaq. So if I ask you, what are izhar mutlaq? You said you have to memorize these words as well. Sinwanun, qinwanun, bunyanun, dunya. And if I tell you that what do we call this izhar that we do in these four letters? Oh, sorry, words. We say izhar mutlaq. Okay? Because they are in one word. Now, types of idgham. Types of idgham. Now, pay attention, please. Do you need a break? I think we'll take a 5 minutes break. And then we will come, or you want to continue and we'll take a 5 minutes break before Makharaj. Your choice. No choice? So let's continue then. my my choice is always to continue. Okay. So idgham. Now having all those information, basic information about idgham, let's come to the iqsam, the types of idgham. There are three types of idgham. One is complete idgham with gunna. Okay. And come to the end, the third one. One is complete idgham without gunna. Remember these two first. Okay. Complete, very important, complete. Idgham with gunna. Also complete idgham but without gunna. So you have memorized now two rules. One comes in between, which is not complete idgham. It is incomplete idgham with gunna. There's no incomplete idgham without gunna. So only with the gunna there is incomplete idgham. There is a complete idgham with gunna, and there is incomplete idgham with gunna, and there is a complete idgham without gunna. And I read that. Remember when I read that page for you from Musaf? All right. So complete idgham. Noon is completely merged with two letters. One is meme and the other one is noon. Out of yarmaloon, two letters with which the noon sakina and tanween completely mudgham. Mudgham means they completely merge. Which are those? Remember from their gunna, they are two companion of friends which has gunna quality. So that's why they merge completely, very nicely with each other. Noon is very friendly with meme, and Noon is very friendly with its twin sister, another Noon. So Noon will meet Noon, and Noon will meet meme. When they merge, Noon merge with the meme and Noon, complete merging with the gunna, because there's meme noon has a gunna, right? Now come to the incomplete gunna. How? Wow and ya. Out of yarmaloon, ya and wow. One noon sakina and tanween, after that comes wow and ya. They will merge, but the merging will be incomplete. Wow and ya. In this case, you will not see shadda. But in two cases, complete mudgham or complete merging, a situation, you will see that the letter will get the shadda. So complete without gunna is lam and ra out of yarmaloon. So complete merging is with the, which are the gunna letters? meme, and noon. Keep aside. Incomplete with gunna is wow and ya. Now, complete idgham without gunna will be lam and ra. Out of your maloon, the three combination out of 6 letters comes out this way. Understood? Hmm? Understood? Now let's see one by one quickly. First, let's see complete idgham with gunna. Okay, suppose this is noon sakina or tanween letter. Okay, and thereafter comes the noon sakin, noon or meme, not sakina. This will always be mutaharrik. So what happened when it merges with the noon sakina and tanween, with the noon and meme? There will be a shadda, like min ni'mati, min noon sakin. After that, the noon has a kasra. If min noon meets with this noon, what will happen? Min ni'mati, shadda will come. Min ni'mati. Again, min mal. Noon sakina. After that, there is mim. So, if we will merge mimmal, mimmal, because shadda, so we give it long gunna. The letters are, see, noon sakina, and the noon with the kasra, min ni'matin, mimmal, yawma idhin na'ima. See, zal has kasratin and noon comes after that. So this will merge, the noon sakina of tanween merge with the noon and the shadda will come. Yawma idhin na'ima. في لوح محفوظ. لوح, because the meme has come after the tanween, so it will merge completely and لوح محفوظ. Now when I say a new letter merge, remember in the definition I have said that. So you must be wondering, what is new letter? Why? In Quran, there should not be any extra letter. No, it's not about that written you will see. Like see here, we say min ni'ma. Yeah, we will read this way. Min ni'matin. So what is this? This is new word. It's not written like this. But since we merge, so this new letter will be formed, which we pronounce in our pronunciation. What is this? Mimmal. We are reading this. So happen here. New word come out of mimmal with the only in our pronunciation. Okay. So whenever you see and you wonder what new letter will come out, no, there's no new letter. So in fact, we are pronouncing like this, which if we write, it's a new word, not like this. Yeah. Now you understood? Yes, no. It's very important that you understand each and everything and don't leave anything undone. Otherwise, you always be confused. Okay? All right. So let's move on to the next one quickly. Okay. Then how it appears in Quran, letter noon will be empty and next letter will be carry a shadda because of the, see, here you see the lines of the kasra is not parallel. So it tells us it's not izhar. And when it is not parallel, and we see next, we'll see always either yarmaloon letters or ikhfa letter. So over here we see the noon which is from yarmaloon. So we will do merging. Yawma idin na'imah. They have not given any noon sakina. Okay, so let's move on to our next rule, which is incomplete gunna. Same way, same process, but the letters are different. Here, the incomplete gunna will be waw and ya, and they will not get the shadda. Okay, because the merging is not complete. The one, two letter have not become one. Okay, so we'll see if noon sakina or tanween letter merge with the waw and ya, they will not be a shadda. Now, if we see this, mm, if it's a noon sakina and the next letter is from yarmaloon ya, if they meet, it will be man ya'mal, man ya'mal, min wali. See, you can see noon as well as you can see wow. You can hear wow. Here, noon, gunna, you can hear and also you can feel the ya. So it's not complete merging. While in complete merging with the gunna was min, noon get merged with the noon completely. Min ni'matin, two noon become one and it got shadda. Complete idgham. And we say mim malin. So mim complete idgham of noon with the mim. Mim malin. So the mim will get shadda. Over here, what we see, wow is there. We can hear wow, we can pronounce wow, and also noon. So that's, and also with the ya. So it's incomplete. So, من يعمل من يعمل, to count gunna. Unlike izhar, now all the three rules of noon sakina will get two counts gunna without fail. من يعمل من ولي ويل يومئذ جن جنة وحريرا. جنة تو تو. And here ويل تو. Wow, you can hear wow. Lui, wow is very sorry, ya is very clear. Mew, we are pronouncing wow. Maya, we are pronouncing ya, and also the noon. So this is incomplete idgham, and the second letter and the idgham letter will not get shadda. So this is incomplete. How it appears in Quran? Letter noon will be empty, and next letter will not carry a shadda. Here, hamiman. See, it's not parallel that we say hamiman wa ghassaqa. We know if we see this situation of tanween, two rules are going to come, either idgham or ikhfa. Ikhfa we haven't done, but idgham, so see, now what do we make out of it? We are going to, wow has come after tanween, so immediately we know that this is what? This is idgham. إلا حميما وغساقا. Here also جزاء وفاقا. جزاء وفاقا. So this is also not parallel like Izhar. And we always see if there is out of Yarmaloon any letter, we will apply the idgham rule. But if there is besides yarmalun letter and ba, if any letter come, that will be ikhfa. But that we will do later. I'm just giving you an idea. Okay. Now let's see the third one. It is also complete without gunna. Now see, if noon sakin or tanween letter merge with the lam and ra, what will happen? Shadda will come? Yes? Yes, Shadda will come. Complete idgham, right? Okay, one is min, one is rabbihim. We see min and then we see the ra, we will say mir rabbihim, mir. Where is noon gone? Gone. Completely merged with the ra. Mir, mir, mir rabbihim. And also min, the shadda will come. And min ladunhu. When we merge them, milladunhu, milla. Where is noon gone? Completely mudgham with the lam. So ra and lam are the two letters out of yarmalun. When noon sakina and tanween comes before that, the complete merging without gunna will happen. Milladunhu min rabbihim mata'an lakum fi 'ishatin radiyah. This is wrong. Okay. Now, there's one exception. In Hafs and Asim, the way we are reciting the Quran, there is one exception. Only place we see that we have to do stuff is at this. We see when it comes in Quran, man, and after that ra. What should be done? Marraqin, right? Because it tells us the noon sakin and also there is a ra. So it should be complete merging without gunna. No, but here we don't do that. Here we do izhar of noon, then take a pause. Seen means sakta. Sakta means a pause which will prevent the merging. We'll just pause. Sakt means just 1 or 2 second pause and then we pronounce the rock. So, but we will do izhar. That's what they put the noon, the sukoon over noon so that we don't make mistake. Also, it is written seen or sakt or sakta depending on the musaf way of writing musaf. So, how we will pronounce it? Man, raq, man, raq. Okay. And how it appears in Quran? Letter noon will be empty and next letter will carry a shadda. And where is that? Here. Arabiyyal liyunzira. Arabiyyal. Yal. See, noon is gone. Where is the noon gone from tanween? Completely merged with the lam. Lam and ra always merging without gunna. Arabiyyal liyunzira. So, tanween will not be parallel and next letter will carry a shadda. So we know that shadda. And the next letter will be lam and ra. So these are the types of idgham. And then if we will just summarize it is this. Okay. So this is how the rules are. Today we learned the merging. 4 rules. 1 minute. Okay. Izhar, making clear. Idgham means merging, iqlab changing, ikhfa hiding. So these two inshallah we will read tomorrow. And this one, izhar, making clear, are six throat letters, which are Hamza, Ha, Ain, Ha, Ghain, Kha. Memorize them. You need to. Okay. And then we knew that is idgham. Second rule is idgham rule, which are the letters of the idgham? Yarmalun. And we also learned that the idgham has three types. There are three types of idgham. Complete gunna with meme and noon. Remember with the gunna quality of meme and noon so that it will be easy. Then incomplete gunna will be waw and ya out of Yarmalun letters, and complete merging without gunna will be with the lam and ra. So this is what we have learned today, and just open your musaf and then make sure that you know them. So just quickly, let me just share with you just a page of a musaf so that it will be more clear to you now. All right. So here we see Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا. Now see this, the tanween. Is it parallel? No. If it's not parallel, then two rules are coming. One of the two rules are coming, which idgham or ikhfa. Now we see the next letter is not from Yarmalun. This is fa. So it's not merging. It is ikhfa. Naran falamma. Okay, ikhfa we haven't done, but I'm just telling you how to recognize quickly. If after these non-parallel tanween lines comes one of the Yarmalun, khalas, merge. Okay, so I'll just here look here. What is it? Tanween. Parallel? No. So we can't say fi dhulumatin. We see immediately is lam. So fi dhulumatin la yubsirun. Here we see tanween with the meme. Why? Because it's a bargain. That's only letter of this noon sakina rule. So it's very easy. So and plus we see the meme is written. So if we see one tanween sign and one little meme written with it, so that means we are going to read meme with that sign, with that haraka, but not merging. Summum bukmun. Of course, we will inshallah learn about the iqlab tomorrow. Here comes this tanween. What happened? Roundish. What does that mean? Izhar. And we see the ayn there from huruf halaqi. Here this roundish dhammatain, here it's parallel. So there's a reason, right? They don't write it like that. It means here it is not izhar. It is one of the rule, either ikhfa or idgham. So here there's no idgham letter, so there is no idgham. Some other rule. Here, see, tanween, not parallel. Next letter meme, so merging. And also we see the shadda, it's complete idgham. And also one thing you always remember, idgham is not like أو كصيب بم, not like this loose meme, the one idgham, always with the force. Idgham is always with the force. أو كصيب من السماء. فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون. See, they all are idgham. SubhanAllah. See this wow after tanween wow, and after tanween ya. Do you see any shadda on this? Because the wow and ya merging is happening. No shadda because this is incomplete idgham. Okay, so I think we are getting now late, so that much is enough for you and must be clear on to you. So let's learn today Makharij. Our next segment is Makharij, and this is our train as usual. I will not repeat. We have done Jawf, we have done Al Halaq, we have done Al Shafatain and Al Khayshum. Today we are going to do our last makhraj, which is Al-Lisan. Al-Lisan, as we learned, have 10 makhraj and 18 letters comes out of it. And this is how it looks. This is the guidance for you for the lisan. Lisan has 4 parts. First part, which is the back of the tongue, is the root of the tongue. And then comes this part, which is the farthest part of the tongue is called aqsa. Aqsa. Aqsa lisan, which is away from the mouth and closer to the halaq. Then comes the middle part, this yellow, this part. And this is called, wasatul lisan. Okay, this yellow part is called wasatul lisan. Then comes the side of the tongues, this side, all through this is called hafatil lisan. And this part is called taraful lisan. Okay, this part, which is the tip of the tongue, is called taraful lisan. And this is called tip of the tongue. So, but this is the part of taraful lisan or something. You will see many pictures will say Rasul Lisan and all. So that you can say the parts like 5, you can say part 4, but the main parts are these. Aqsal Lisan, which is the furthest part of the tongue. Then come Wasatul Lisan, the middle part. Then come these sides, 2 sides, which is in green. And then come the end of the tongue is Taraful Lisan. Okay, Taraful Lisan. This part is taraful lisan, full part. If we use the front top one, we'll say zahar. Yani it is from top, and otherwise this part is the taraful lisan. This picture is very nice, and I love this picture because it gives you a very clear view of the makhraj and of or the letters of the lisan. So this is lisan, the heart shape. Now, this is the first makhraj. This is aqsa lisan. Okay, furthest part of the tongue. 2 makhraj, 1, 2, and 2 letters comes out of them. It qaf and kaf. Qaf is further towards the halaq, and kaf is towards the mouth. Then come dad and lam. They come from the hafatil lisan, from the side. Okay. So let's see one by one, and inshallah tomorrow again we will keep on repeating, so it will be inshallah enhancing you. Okay, let's talk about qaf and kaf. Okay. Now, makhraj of qaf, from the deepest part of the tongue and what lies opposite to it of roof of the mouth, soft palate. I want you to raise your tongue from the back and feel the soft part of the upper palate. Feel it. Raise from the back and feel the soft part. Very important. Or you feel your upper palate from the back of the front teeth go all the way back with your tip. Can you feel this? The hard palate? And now you feel the soft palate with the back of tongue. Lift it like this and then feel. This is, you see the same color. This is the soft palate and this is the hard palate. Hard palate has sort of, layers on it, hard layers. We can feel that. Okay, so this cough comes out when we touch the upper soft palate with the root of our tongue, and the position is this. Cough, say cough, aqu, aqu. Letters of cough. وما قدر الله حق قدره إنا سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلا قال فالحق والحق أقول قاف أق قول قدر الله حق. Now where is the kaf makhraj? Also from the deepest part of the tongue and what lies opposite. But see the position now? It is off towards the mouth. Now some says it's half soft palate and some say it's little bit like in between. And some says no, it's hard palate. So whichever way, let's see. Calf. This calf doesn't give us any problem, but the proper point should be touched. Ak. Say ak. Calf. Calf. Ka. Ki. Ku. Calf. قيل أهكذا عرشك قالت كأنه هو كي نسبحك كثيرا ك ك ك both will be very very clear وخلق كل شيء خلق كو ق كو ق كو. The mistake that we do, pronouncing it as a jim if it's with the sukoon. This is many sisters that yakjibun, yakjibun. And also exaggerated whisper and pausing in the middle of a word like tubri'ul akma, akma. It's not so much. Watubri'ul akma, akma. Don't exaggerate the whisper, the hums in it. Then leaving the hums in it or jerking it or thinning it. Yeksi, yek, yek. This is very common. The jerking is the favorite pronunciation of mostly sister. Every second letter is kalkala for them. Please correct yourself if you are also doing that. Yeksi, yeksibu. See, very cute hums. Yeksibun, al-kafirin. Don't say yaksibun, yaksibun. Making it full mouth is proceeding a full mouth letter or a alif. So Don't make it heavy when it's coming with the heavy letter. Cat bow, cat ka is ka. It's not cut bow, cut bow the ka heavy. Cat, cat bowed. Hmm? And then kafura, kafura. What is the difference between qaf and kaf? Qaf, aq. Kaf, ak. Qaf have qalqala. Kaf has hums. Okay, when it's sakin, aq. Qaf is heavy letter and kaf is light letter. Qaf is full mouth letter, always always pronounced heavy. Kaf is thin letter, always pronounced with the hums. There is a qalqala, it's one of the qalqala letter, and kaf is one of the hums, means an air letter, whisper letter. And then we see the qaf, when we raise our tongue, this is the arrows are the sound. The sound goes up, and when it comes down and out from our mouth, it is heavy. While the kaf, see first the position of the tongue, where it is full at the back with the soft palate. See the curve, it's covering the soft palate, but as well as the hard part of the upper palate. And also the position of the tongue is not the same. So this is qaf, this is kaf. Sound goes up here, sound goes direct down, no up. So it makes the sound heavy. No, direct from here. At you can feel the air here. At and up. You can feel the sound going up and then out. That's the difference. Okay, I think we will do the wasatul lisan inshallah tomorrow.